Okay. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Lil Bukkit, and I'm back with the BC Underground Hip Hop Podcast. Today, we got a special guest back with us again for the second episode with him. It's Turtle. What's up,
Yo,
brother?
how's it going, homie? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you. Good to see you.
It's good to see you, bro.
We still cooking up those sandcastles on the beach. We
Oh,
got that
hell
shit
yeah.
coming for everybody. Just wait until they see those subliminals will be fucking everywhere.
Damn straight.
Yeah, so let's get right into it real quick. You've been going back and forth all week with JML.
Yeah. Me and him have been dropping some pretty heated tracks. It's been pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so just kind of walk me through a little bit of your thought process in the beginning. What happened when you heard the first diss track when it
Yo,
dropped?
so I woke up. I actually had like a random day off from work, and my girlfriend was staying over, and I woke up at like I don't even know, probably like 9 o'clock or something in the morning, and I checked BCUG, and I'm laying in bed, and I hear this track, and it's JML, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's this week season 2 coming out. Like this has to be fucking some fire, right? So I fucking listen to it, and he calls me out, and he drops the open invitation, right? So I was just fucking stoked when I heard it, and I immediately just started writing a 16. I was like laying in my bed, and I was just fucking getting ready to
That's
fire
all you
back.
could think about, right?
It's all I could think about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy definitely knows how to eat at you.
He
What exactly did he say about Turtle in that diss that set you off? Because he only
he,
said like one line about each of us.
yeah, he said something like he'd kick me like a Koopa, and then he would leave straws in my house. And bro, I don't fuck with that shit, yo.
Facts. Yo,
Nobody leaves straws in my house. I'm Lil Turtle, bitch.
he was calling out Dabs only for not showing up to the battle, and I was like, bro, I told you not to use my last name, so I just had to fucking, because my star bars, that was my whole thing, like fucking, it's Lil Bukkit, it's new game, it's Bucket
Yeah.
season.
Oh yeah, I know all
And
about that. Yeah.
yeah, fam, and he was just
Big
not
fan.
feeling it. Yeah. So then, yeah, he came back, and once you released your diss, did you know he was gonna come back with a diss at all?
100%. Oh, I knew he'd come back. I was actually like really stoked for this opportunity because when I first joined BC Underground, I literally joined during the first diss week. And that was just me, and I was brand new to the forum, and I'm sitting here, and fucking JML comes in, and he's just ripping everyone on the forum a new one, and I'm sitting here as the new guy, like, holy shit, this guy's fucking dope. Like, he just straight murdered everyone.
Yeah.
But I was too new at the time. Like, I wanted to get involved, but like, I was still trying to like make a name for myself and have people accept me first before I kind of jumped into that, because it's really easy to diss a dude in a turtle suit, right? Like you got a lot of easy shots that you can take, and
I
I wanted to kind of see what his skill level was too, and kind of see what happened with it. And damn, I was not disappointed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Now, when you saw Diss Week 1, he initially came with that to go after Taz, and then I believe a few people fired back at him,
Yeah.
and it just kind of fizzled out. And then when it came back to Diss Week 2, did you think he was going to come back with such ferocity?
Oh yeah, 100%. I figured like he'd probably be better if anything because he's been around in the group longer and he's been kind of lurking in the forums, and we all know like he doesn't really say a lot, but he sees everything, right? Like I swear to God, he keeps like a notebook for this week, and he's like, Lil Turtle said this today.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bang that fucking bar because he's like pulling shit out of obscure posts like that I posted on a thread, like a reply to a comment, and he's like straight referencing that in these disses. So it's like,
I
damn,
know, right?
all right,
Very
bro, all right,
specific stuff.
you out there, you listening?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's watching.
he's
Yeah.
watching.
So when you heard the second disc, did you already have your response in mind, and were you surprised at how fast it came out?
No, I wasn't really surprised. I know that JML is all about the speedy turnarounds, right? So I was pretty prepared. I mean, I wanted to kind of step to his level in that aspect because on the first day that I heard it, I fucking pumped out a diss, I think within like 3 or 4 hours of it dropping. And then I had the day off. So I was like sitting there and I'm like, all right, he'll respond. And then I think like 11:30 rolled around and he hit me with the diss, and I was sitting here with my Pro Tools open, you know, just like doing other stuff, obviously, but I was like ready for the diss to come, and I wanted to clap back within an hour.
Yeah.
To keep that kind of like credibility going and like kind of prove myself. A really big thing for me with this diss week was I just kind of wanted to earn his respect, because you know, I feel like I've gotten respect in the community now that I've like put some stuff out, and you know what I'm doing with my like charity work and stuff. And I feel like JML, he's just never really acknowledged me before. So this was like my chance. It's like, oh, you know, I got respect already, but I want this dude's respect because he was dope. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, when you dropped your response to his second one,
Yeah.
your it was Blue Koopa, right? Your third one.
My third one was the Blue Shell. Yeah.
Yeah,
Third
Blue
one.
Shell. Yeah, it had the Blue Shell. It was like the big Koopa shell, right?
Yeah, because he dropped a line saying I'd need a Blue Shell to win, but
Yeah.
I mean, I checked the polls and I was ahead in the polls. I don't know what happened to those polls. They mysteriously disappeared, but
Mysteriously.
what can you do about
I
that,
think we know
right?
what happened to those.
Nevin.
Nevin.
I don't even know, yeah.
No, I'm
I
just
don't know
kidding.
about that.
I'm sure it wasn't Nevin. He's not that big of a troll.
No. Nevin's chill. I like Nevin.
Nevin spends his time trolling other forums, not ours.
He made me a really dope GIF, so like I'm forever indebted to Nevin.
That's dope. That's dope. He's actually pretty good at making those little gifs. And he's taught people multiple times, made posts about them. Nobody listens. Everyone just Nevin, make me a gif.
Yeah. No,
I got to get a Bukkit one made up. Bukkit season.
For real, he's the man with that shit. I would go talk to Nevin if you need a GIF.
Yeah.
100%.
Facts.
But yo, like that first response, because I dropped the 16 bars or whatever, my first kind of response, and then he came back with the second response, and oh man, like I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because he literally hit me on every single front. Like he pulled out his notebook that I was talking about.
What did he say specifically in the first diss that bothered you?
In the first diss, like the first like response, he was talking about like my job, and you know, he was talking about like I don't get money and all of this stuff, and he was hitting me with like really personal stuff. My favorite line of the whole song was, "You still living in a shed in your mom's backyard," and I was just like, "Oh shit, bro, you got me there."
That one was bad. Yeah,
you got me there. That was fucking tight. But honestly, like I wear that shit on my sleeve. Like I'm not really ashamed of it. I can take a hit, you know.
That's
I got a
good.
thick shell.
Facts.
I was just like so stoked. I actually showed my brother that disc because it was so dope. I'm like, yo, dude, listen to this shit.
That's so funny. Yeah, man. No, that living in your, I think it was a shed in your dad's backyard was how he framed it. And it was a pretty good fucking line, man.
It was, honestly, every line was fucking really good though. Like that first disc was my favorite of all of the disses he did, because it was like every line was fresh material and it was all directed at me, and it was like it felt very personal. And I was like, okay, shit, nice. Okay, so he's bringing the heat. Now it's on me now to try and bring the heat too.
How did you make your beat selection?
I kind of played off of the beats that he was initially using. I wanted to like start on some old school like shit, just because I was feeling like, you know, the old school diss track shit. And then, you know, he dropped that Drake instrumental for his diss, and then I was like, okay, this dude wants to be Drake. I'll fucking throw a Drake instrumental in the mix for him, no problem. And then the Blue Shell was obvious because it samples the Mario Kart sound. And I was like, all right, that makes sense. It's called Blue Shell. I'm going to like turn this into a race metaphor. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
And then with the drop of Victory Lap, are you expecting anything to come back? Because he said with his final drop there will be nothing. Do you expect him to stay true to that, or do you think he's going to come back with something?
Honestly, I don't think he'll come back with anything. Like Victory Lap was really quick. It was only 16 bars. I think it was like half of what he did.
Yeah.
My whole thing was I felt like, I don't want to say I won or I didn't win. It's all subjective, right? Like everyone has their own opinion. Of course, I think that I won because I got to believe in myself, right? But like I felt that I had already won at that point, you know, with Blue Shell, because literally I took every single line, like I did some Eminem shit. I took every line that he said and directly responded in the Blue Shell response, like trying to flip it on him, right? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much just how I felt,
That's
you
how you
know?
feel about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, have you considered going into a smoked out event or a King of the Dot event and trying your hand at battle rap?
I couldn't do it in the turtle suit. I just wouldn't stand a chance, you know, like
I don't think so.
I would get eaten alive, I feel like. I mean, I could do it, but nobody would take me seriously. People already don't take me seriously, like, as it
Dude, that's
is.
one thing you don't understand about battle rap is that there's nothing for them to take serious. There's no battle rappers take themselves too seriously, and the ones that do
Right.
the best don't.
Interesting.
So
Yeah,
if you don't take yourself too seriously, you'll do amazingly. And if you can show up in the suit and be yourself and just like go get through your material and own it, dude, you would kill that scene.
I would love to do it, but I just don't have the time to invest in a different craft right now. Like, I'm fucking deep in this turtle shit right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm designing my website. I'm setting up ad campaigns. I'm learning about social media marketing and all this stuff. Like, I just posted a video in the forum. Like, I ran up that Money in the Lake video, got it to 50K views in 5 days.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucking learning this shit, and I'm
No,
sitting
that's good.
down. You know, turn this shit into a craft.
You're showing that, you know, putting the work in actually, you know, brings value. It shows.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, you know, like I bought a trademark.
Nice.
I went in, I dropped the dough. No one else can be Lil Turtle now. Like, no one can steal my idea. I was worried about that fucking turtle comedian motherfucker that everyone's tagging me in 100
Trevor
times a day.
Wallace.
Fuck that guy, man. Like, fuck, he's fucking funny, but he's making me shit my pants over here because it's
Oh, I
like,
bet. You know
what if
what? Now that you own the trademark, can't you sue him?
no, I can't sue him. No, because he's
The
not rapping.
likeness? He's using your
No.
likeness, bro, for comedy.
He's not using my likeness. He's not saying he's Lil Turtle, but it would be real easy for him to be like, wow, this was popular. I want to be
Yeah.
a rapper. I'm going to be Lil Turtle. Ha ha ha. And then I'm fucked because he's already got a head start. I just have to start over from scratch. So I was like,
Yeah. Now he can just be Young Turtle.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Yeah.
To get around that, right?
Yeah. He can be Young Turtle, but not Lil Turtle. And I'll always be the first turtle. You know what
Lil
I'm saying?
T.
Yeah.
Man, fuck. So, with the whole battle rap with JML thing,
Yeah.
do you really think that he's gonna leave the whole this week thing alone, or do you think he'll be coming back to diss someone else in the future, maybe another come up artist who thinks he's the shit and is saying he's the best rapper, because that seems to be who he targets?
It's hard to say. I mean, I would really hope that he keeps doing it. Like for me, this is the first time I've ever dissed anyone or ever had a beef or anything. Like I usually try and stay away from that stuff, but it just seemed like a fun way to kind of engage with the community. It's this week, you know, like brand awareness and all that stuff. I actually like really like the community. There's so many dope people that I've met on BCUG. So it's like, I'm doing it for my ego in a way, because I want to be like, I stood toe to toe with JML when no one else could. You know what I mean? Not to say that the other guys weren't good. Like Hades was dope. I really liked Mo Dirt's shit. I actually dropped a bar about Mo Dirt in my my last diss to JML
in Victory Lap,
because like he was fucking killing it on his own. You know, mad respect to Mo Dirt for stepping in the ring. Like,
he surprised a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you know, he reached out to me a while ago, and I've known for a while. He showed me some of his recent stuff that, his shit's fire, man. The kid's got definite talent.
Yeah, definitely.
Look forward to seeing where he goes.
Yeah,
and
with Mo Dirt.
Yeah, definitely. This week has been great, man. I look forward to seeing what the next big thing is in the forum. What starts popping off next.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, I just wanted to say something though before we move on from this week. So JML's last diss that he did, the one that he took 24 hours to drop, right? That he did in the like sad boy flow. I just want to say, homie, you weren't not even talking about me for like 50% of that song. He's talking about Taz. He's talking about the Bandits. He's talking about everyone except Turtle. And then when he is talking about Turtle, he's saying all the same shit that he said in the other disses. I really felt like, I don't know. I was really stoked. When I heard that, I was like, yes, fucking yes. I'm going to fucking get this out in half an hour. Victory lap, woohoo. And that's going to be the legacy of Turtles this week. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good. Yeah, kind of like bring an end to it all.
Whether I won or lost, you know, I'm really happy with how I did. And
That's a win.
I think, yeah. I just, I wanted him to respect me. So I hope you respect me now, JML, because I always respected you, homie.
That's what's up, brother.
But it's hard to respect a dude in a turtle suit. I get it. Who lives in his mom's backyard? Fuck you, dude.
Now moving on from this week, what's next for Lil Turtle? What kind of projects do you have in the works? If you do, what's coming up?
So there's a fuck ton coming up right now. Like on November 4th, this upcoming Monday, I'm dropping a new track called Get It Like.
Okay.
I've got a full-on music video ready to go for it. I'm gonna be dropping that, and I'm gonna try and use my my marketing savvy that I've learned in the last couple of weeks to try and drive up the views on that and try and get a YouTube following. Because Facebook is, I get it now. Like I get how you get fans on Facebook. Like it makes sense to me, but YouTube is still kind of that gray area. So I really want to kind of head over there and like figure that out next.
Yeah.
And I've got a collab coming with I don't want to say who it is because that'll ruin the surprise, but it's gonna be a pretty dope collab. Fucking crazy song. Doing a music video for that. I've got my boy. He's gonna be investing $10K into a music video in the summer. So we're gonna drop like a really high end, like crazy.
That's big.
We're getting like models and like legit actors and actresses, and like going to Mexico, and we're filming this whole fucking thing. And then I've got another collab that I'm doing. Oh, I'm so excited for it. It's gonna just blow up I feel like it's gonna blow up my Spotify.
Oh man, I'm stoked for this. I'm stoked for you.
Yeah.
This is pimping.
I'm fucking plotting, man. I've got like a 6-month plan right now. I've got all my releases. They're all set up and shit. But yeah, you never really know what'll happen until you drop it. So
until the moment comes, yeah.
If the music's good enough.
Well, no, the thing is, you just really got to do it. When you find a plan, you got to set it in motion and do it. And
honestly, like to anyone listening right now, like you can fucking do it, yo. Like if you have something that you want to do or a goal that you want to accomplish, you can fucking do it. You just got to be open to other people, and it's all about making connections and building relationships in the community, because that's what I've done. And I didn't do all this shit myself. Like I found out about this marketing course through a homie that I knew from months ago. And I saw him randomly on the BCUG forum. He had hundreds of thousands of views on his video. I hit him up and I'm like, dude, how the fuck did you do this? He's like, bro, sign up for this marketing course. And I was like, okay. And fuck, no regrets, man. But like, if you want to do something, literally just do it every day. Even if it's for like 15 minutes a day, just put your nose down and do it. Don't be afraid to fucking fail at that shit, because that's how you learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Inspirational turtle shit right there.
That's what's up. Good message, brother.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll leave it there and keep this one short. It was good having you back. We look forward to having you again on the BC Underground Hip Hop Podcast. If there's anything else you would like to say to these people, let them know where to get out on your socials, just in case they didn't see the first episode.
Yeah. Yo, I'm at it's Lil Turtle, ITSLIL Turtle, pretty much on every social. But if you really want to help, go to my website, www.itslilturtle.com/signup. You can sign up to be an official part of Turtle Gang. Basically, you're just subscribing to my email list, so you'll be up to date on any like new merch coming out, new projects dropping, Spotify pre-save links, all of that stuff. So yeah, head on over to my website, put your email in there. There's going to be all kinds of giveaways and cool stuff and incentives for joining. So I would really appreciate that. It'd be dope.
Awesome. That's really dope, brother. Right. Thanks for thanks for coming out.
Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate you. This is dope. I appreciate you too, JML.
Thanks,
Respect.
brother. Cheers.
Peace.